Hello everyone and welcome to the Carousel of Connor. Today we are taking on the crowds here at Universal Studios Orlando. This park has reached capacity the last 4 days and we're gonna see if it's gonna be 5 consecutive days. Let's go have some fun.
Carousel of Connor.
Universal Studios Orlando reached full capacity the last 4 days, and I want to find out if it would be 5 consecutive days where the park reached full capacity. It's actually Monday on the time I'm filming this, but I know the park reached capacity by 11:30 a.m. on Easter Sunday. If you guys are enjoying this spring break video here at Universal Studios Orlando, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell. I was also pretty excited to hear that Universal decided to extend Mardi Gras. It was supposed to end on March 28th, but now it's extended till April 11th. King's Cross is currently only a 15-minute wait, and it kills me because I really want to go on this, but I do want to see how much more crowd does get in Universal Studios, so we're actually going to hold off on this. But I don't think I've ever seen it 15 minutes. I think it's always been a little more than 15. One thing I'm interested in today is to see how quick Diagon Alley kind of fills up, because that's kind of narrow to begin with, so you get a bunch of people in there that can get packed pretty fast. So we're gonna go in there right now. You guys can see too, right over here is the line for the Leaky Cauldron, and it's actually wrapped around into Nocturne Alley, which is kind of crazy. And yes guys, this is already the line for the wands, which is pretty nuts. It's all the way out here, wrapped around. The park opened at 8 o'clock, and it's already 8:38, so 38 minutes, almost 40 minutes this park has been open, and Gringots is already at a 60-minute wait, so hour wait, this is nuts. If you are coming to Universal and you do plan to go to Diagon Alley, I would suggest coming over to this section, because this section is a lot less crowded than that main one, and maybe just kind of maybe eventually make your way over there. But over here there's not as much to do, I guess, as the main part, which is why that's more crowded. But if you just want to kind of look around or do some of like the wand activities, there's plenty of that over here. And plus there is a quick service over this way too. You can get drinks and things like that, butterbeer. You can get that right over here, and it's a lot less crowded. I wanted to take a second to look at some times here. Now, Hollywood Ripride Rocket is not open until 9:15. Men in Black actually opened at 8:30, so that's only been open for like 15 minutes. That's a 10-minute wait, so not bad at all. Revenge of the Mummy, 25, which is not too bad. Incredible Hulk's over on the other side. You got Simpsons, which is a 40-minute wait. That's always a long wait. So when we actually looked at Gringots, that was about 10 minutes ago. It was an hour wait. Now it's 75 minutes, so that's gone up. So a lot of the major rides here are kind of going up. Shrek 4D is already at an 80-minute wait. Transformers at 45 minutes. So this is pretty crazy. You definitely see the lines are you know, they're going up. Some of the smaller rides maybe not so much, but yeah, some of these lines are definitely increasing. We just walked over to Men in Black, and indeed it is a 10-minute wait currently. I decided to go on Men in Black because it's only a 10-minute wait, so let's try it. Men in Black was actually less than 10 minutes. It ended up being a walk-on. I think it took me all about 3 minutes to get on the ride. And by the way, I learned something new. You can just hold down the trigger instead of exhausting your fingers by constantly tapping the trigger. When we looked at my phone, Krustyland was actually a 40-minute wait. Now it has bumped up to an hour wait, 60 minutes, hour wait. And actually, 40 minutes is probably the least I've ever seen Krustyland. No matter, I've come here when it was like dead, and this still has a long line. I still have not gone on this yet. Let me know in the comments below if you've been on this ride, and is it worth a 40 to 60-minute wait. We're over in the Simpsons area, and Lard Donuts already has a pretty nice line here. It's been open about an hour at the park, but Lard Donuts, yeah, everyone wants to get their Lard Donut this morning. ET is actually only a 15-minute wait, so not all the lines are super crazy today. I did just look on my phone, like, to do another kind of like update of the lines, and I know Gringots is up to like 80 minutes. So a lot of the bigger rides have long lines, but a lot of the smaller rides like ET, Men in Black, the ones that maybe aren't as popular, those are manageable. Those are actually more than manageable. They're super easy. 15 minutes, 10 minutes on Men in Black, but like I said, that was a walk-on. So it's actually not too bad here, and I'm starting to see like it's a little less crowded when you're walking around. So I am a little curious if they actually do hit capacity today. I'm sure it might get crowded as the day goes on, you know, as it always does. But let's see. So far, Men in Black and ET are definitely the shortest rides here. Like I said, Men in Black, 10 minutes. ET was a 15 minutes. I just heard someone walk by me, they said 20, but then I looked back on the phone, it still said 15. So I guess it's kind of like fluctuating there. But also, Fast and Furious Supercharged is also 10 minutes. No surprise to me, that ride is not the best, but I actually really enjoy Men in Black and ET. Those are two of my more like favorite rides, I guess, on this side. I actually do really enjoy those a lot. One line I was like super surprised with is Mummy, because that's only a 25-minute wait right now. And that's one of the more favorite rides, not even just in Universal, but I think like when you combine with Islands of Adventure too. So that was pretty nuts that that's only a 25-minute wait. So I think there are some manageable rides here when you do come during spring break. Mummy still says a 25-minute wait, but they are pouring in there. I have a feeling that might go up eventually, but right now it is only a 25-minute wait. Ripride Rocket has only been open for 20 minutes and is already an hour wait. An hour wait after only being open for 20 minutes. So the park has been open for almost 2 hours now. There's still a line for Ollivanders, and there's also still a line for the Leaky Cauldron here in Diagon Alley. I'm so curious to know, like, what were the go-to spots before Harry Potter's Wizarding World was here? Because every time I come here, this is like the most packed spot. Not just here, but also in Islands of Adventure 2. Hogsmeade's always like so packed. So if anybody knows, like, what was the like big ticket attractions, what was like the most crowded area of Universal before they had anything Harry Potter here? Men in Black has been open for almost exactly an hour. We're just coming on a couple of minutes away, and it's now a 35-minute wait. So it's gone up 25 minutes since we last went on this. Just a quick line update to you. Fast and Furious has bumped up to 20 minutes. Let's see what else we got here. The Alien Attack, like we just saw, is up to 35 minutes. That's what made me check it. Now, Revenge of the Mummy has gone up to an hour, which is crazy because just 15 minutes ago, it still said 25. So now you're definitely seeing these lines increase here. The Simpson ride, that's still 60. Escape from Gringots is now 100. Since we're starting to see an increase in times for the lines, I want to go over to King's Cross. I recently just walked past there, and it was only a 15-minute wait still. I'm curious to see if it's still a 15-minute wait. We're back at King's Cross now. It's actually a 25-minute wait, so the time has increased by 10 minutes since we last checked up. We are back over by Mummy. Now it is a 60-minute wait. 60 minutes. It has definitely bumped up here. We're more than 2 hours into the day, almost at 2.5, and it's up to 60 minutes already. Since we last looked at these lines, guys, they have jumped up so much. 40 minutes for Fast and Furious, 40 minutes for Men in Black. Remember, guys, that was 10 minutes at one point. Only 10 minutes. Transformers now up to 50. Yeah, it's getting crowded in here for sure. Revenge of the Mummy, as we just saw, is up to 60. So the lines are definitely getting longer here. The lines continue to increase here at Universal Studios Orlando. Shrek is up to 100 minutes, and then right across the way, Despicable Me is also up to 100 minutes. You usually know when it's crowded because this will be open. Right now, it actually is currently closed, but I have a feeling that that won't be for much longer because it is getting more and more crowded here. The lines are kind of the great example of that. You're seeing that's the proof of that. So I have a feeling they're gonna open this up in a few seconds, and you can walk here and it actually brings you to like Seuss Land over at Islands of Adventure. And even E.T. Adventure has bumped up to a 60-minute wait, so it's an hour wait for E.T. Adventure. So there are parts of Universal right now where you turn the corner and it's absolutely insane. It's absolute madness. There's people everywhere. It's really like mayhem. Then you have streets like this, which is like super relaxed, super calm down. So there are parts where you can go, but also like this section right now does not have a lot of attractions or things like that. It has the Bourne Stuntacular ride here. There's also another show that happens right in front of this sign too. So there are some options here, but not as many as other areas. That's probably why it is a little less crowded. But if you, again, are trying to avoid some of the crowds, you know, hanging out here, I like just walking around, so this is kind of a cool hangout spot. Even majority of the indoor restaurants have lines going outside of the actual restaurant. So lines really everywhere here during spring break at Universal Studios Orlando. And it's official, guys. I just looked at my phone. Universal Studios Orlando has reached full capacity for the 5th straight day. 5 straight days, full capacity. Well, you guys saw just how crazy some of the lines can get here at Universal Studios. We also learned that if you come in the morning, even before me, I was right around here around 8:15, I think is when I actually kind of like entered the park. The park opened at 8. So if you actually got here a little earlier, I think you'd have even a better chance of getting on some more rides, because the lines were not that bad. Like Mummy, 25 minutes in the first like 2 hours the park was open. That was pretty good. Like I said, that was a steal. Also, Men in Black 2 was only 10 minutes for a while. But then once you hit that 10 o'clock, 10:30, 11 o'clock mark, that's when the lines start kind of packing on here at Universal Studios. So we are back home from a day at Universal Studios Orlando. A big thanks to Bill Vivers and Marsha Tutt. I appreciate you guys. And thanks to everyone else who takes time to watch my videos and really watch all my videos. It really does mean a lot. And we'll see you all on the next go around.